The market is crashing and sky is falling, at least that's what the headlines say. But what do the Aura numbers say? Year over year for May, the average price is up 2.8% to over $495,000, and median price is up 1.3% to $390,000. Month to month change from April to May saw average price go up 4.1%, while median price remained the same. Closed sales are down 12% year over year, but up 3.7% from April to May. Inventory continues to rise, and we are at almost 14,000 properties, just under 6 months of inventory. There are more options for buyers now. The median and average sales numbers may be a little misleading as higher-end properties can elevate those numbers, and of the 412 properties sold last week, 37% were valued at more than $500,000, with 8% selling for more than $1 million. 33% of sales were in the $250,000 to $400,000 price range. The real change I see with the numbers, across all price points, is the list price compared to the sale price. In our last market update, most price brackets were selling within 94 to 96% of the original list price. We are now seeing that range be 89 to 95%. I think this is indicative of the increasing inventory giving buyers more options. The days from original list to contract is averaging 53 to 85 for all price points under $1 million. The feedback from my agent partners is if the house shows well and is priced correctly, they are not taking long to go under contract. However, many sellers are forgetting what is normal, or how abnormal the market was from 2021 to 2023, when we saw substantial gains of 15 to 25% appreciation, which is significantly higher than the normal 3 to 5%. So remember, if you need to reduce the price by 3 to 5%, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because you are still net gaining substantially. On the rental side, we are seeing the days on market floating around 26 across the portfolio. Part of this is due to increased inventory, but also because of the list price. The vast majority of properties are experiencing a price reduction before renting because they are listing at top of market when the property condition often does not warrant it. But much like the retail market, if the house shows well and is priced correctly, the majority of them are renting faster than average. Your property and its condition are only part of the equation. It's important to also look at how many comparable properties you are competing with, as well as this should factor into your list price. You may recall me mentioning the rental rates falling from their peak about 12 months ago, and some areas they are still depressed, but some markets are actually experiencing the normal seasonal increase now that we are in the busy season. On average, rents in Orlando are down about $150 year over year, while Ocala is up about $50 from last year, and Palm Bay is down about $70 from this time last year. They have been climbing this summer. I think it's important to remember, especially if you live outside of Florida, that markets are hyper-local, and to make sure you are looking at the correct data sources when making your decisions. I want to conclude the video by sharing with you some exciting news. We recently started using a software that allows me to complete pro formas for properties. So if you have never analyzed your investment property on a 5, 10, or 20-year projection, we now have the ability to do it for you. If you are interested in having this done for your properties, email me at chris@therealtymedics.com.